maniacs here.
Dimensional, no interview skills, and he says in an interview he didn't like working with me because I didn't hit him hard enough. And I say, hey Brett, who would you rather work with? Who would you rather have matches with for the next 5, 10, or 15 years of your fucking career? Me? Or Goldberg, who kicked you in the fucking head and gave you a goddamn stroke, and now you drag your foot around, you can't even get your dick hard. My left nut is fucked up from this stroke. And Chief J. Strongbow, whatever happened to that motherfucker, he deserved. Tarhead Jack Lanza, you know, one-eyed Jack, hang 'em high. That motherfucker, what he would do, how's the old Strongbow treating you? You know, so he would like be your friend. And you'd say, that Strongbow's a piece of shit, and he'd run around the corner going, hey, that fucking guy just said he's a piece of shit. Just how many careers has Jay Strongbow ruined? You know, he did it to me on a nightly basis. I didn't give a shit. I told him, I said, fuck you, Strongbow. He told me, hey, if you ain't happy, pack your bags. You firing me? You mean you're firing me? I said, okay, fine, I'll go home. Sold out show the next night in Louisville, Kentucky. Vince calls me on the phone. He says, what happened? Well, actually, I called him. I said, told his secretary, I said, look, do you want me to make Louisville? Ask Vince if he want me to make Louisville tonight. Sold out, me and Savage. We were in El Paso the night before, sold out. And he calls me back. He says, how come you don't want to make Louisville? I said, well, Strongbow fired me last night. I didn't know if you want me to make the town or not. So he made Strongbow apologize to me that night down in Louisville in the basement where we had did business downstairs in the Louisville Gardens. That's the worst thing Strongbow ever had to do, was apologize to me.
Did you have any interactions with Dusty prior to this?
Not really. He was a sorry piece of shit, as far as I'm concerned. If Dusty Rhodes opened his mouth, he's lying. And when I was in the ring with him, he smelled like a dirty fucking pig. Dusty Rhodes was like a stiff piece of shit. The rats were good in Atlanta. All the boys had rats. Now you can sit here and say, oh no, I'm so-and-so, I never had a rat. You're a lying motherfucker. I had them sometimes 2, 3 a night. Excellent in Tampa. Louisville, here's what building a fence is. You get a rat, and you like her. So what you do is say, that's my rat. So you build a fence around her so that no one can get in there. It's like a compound. So no one can get to her. And so we call them guys fence builders. Indianapolis, when I married my wife, I told her, I said, look, if someday, somewhere, somebody knocks on the door and says, I'm here to see my dad, it might be true. That Hall of Fame's a bunch of bullshit. Jerry Lawler called us druggies and homosexuals and all kinds of things for years and years on his TV show. And then he gets inducted. Dusty Rhodes, baby. Heck, go to pay one of that fat piece of lazy shit. He's in the Hall of Fame. Mr. Perfect blows himself away with an overdose of cocaine. He's in the Hall of Fame. But now they say, well, we're not sure if we can put Benoit in there. It's not a Hall of Fame, for Christ's sake. Paul Orndorff said it the best. He said, I got a first-class ticket, I had a nice hotel, I had a good dinner, I got a good payday, and I got a $35 fucking plaque that I left in the hotel room. We were doing $200 a week in pot, when pot was 20 bucks a bag. That's a lot of fucking pot. He worked for a promoter named Nick Goulas in Nashville. Nick would say, you on them fucking marijuana pills? Nick thought they were pills. Nick was so stupid, he thought, that fucking guy, he's on them marijuana pills. We had him lined up for the whole trip. We'd reach and get him. Every fucking 20 minutes. Hogan smoked a lot of pot. They don't do that now. That's what's wrong with the business. They play video games. They should be smoking pot, fucking those whores back there. You got Trish Stratus walking around back there and you want to put your dick in her? You want to play a video game? What the fuck's wrong with this business? And Sean, if you weren't Vince's boy toy, you'd be gone and you know it. Everybody knows it. With all
my back is bad. I lost my smile. Your back was hurt and you stayed away from the company for like, I mean, 3-4 years?
Yeah.
I lost my smile. I guess you wasn't bending over in the right position anymore.
Categories here. We have the Medicine Man sticker, so
Right,
you can affix
and-
that beside, and the No Toke.
No medicine man.
And so let's put them here, and let's go through the names. We could start with Bret Hart up there, and just put the sticker on where you think it goes.
I would say Brett is, yeah, we'll stick right there. Or
On this
where do you
side
want
there,
it?
right on the
Oh,
obnoxious
okay. I'd say
wad of gum.
Brett's probably partaking of a little medicine here. and
Okay.
there.
How about Vince?
I'm not sure if he did this kind of medicine.
Oh, it could be any medicine.
Okay, any medicine.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would say Vince is.
The Bushwhackers? What do you think?
Yeah, medicine man, A to Z.
Ricky Steamboat.
Of course. Why not? He had his wife Bonnie that left him. You know, they had to be doing medicine. Maybe I don't know.
George the Animal Steel.
No medicine for George. No medicine man for George.
Okay. Mr. Fuji.
Mr. Fuji, A to Z. Unbelievable. Demolition. No,
Demolition.
No medicine. Nope. Whoops,
no,
wrong one.
There you go.
Yep. Sorry. I didn't mean to get you mixed up with Jimmy Hart, but no, Jimmy's no medicine. Let me put this for
You'll
both
cover
these,
both of
okay?
them, right? Good.
Both these. Oops,
Well,
Mr.
we know
Fuji.
that now Gene Okerlund.
Gene Okerlund, definitely medicine.
Oh yeah.
Man. A little bit.
And the Fink. What about Finkel?
Never knew it, so I would have to say no.
Very
because
good.
I did not know. I will not put anything on someone that I'm not really sure of, and that one I would say I'm not sure of.
Okay. Well, there it is. Only Demolition, Jimmy Hart,
And
Finkel, and
maybe
George Steele,
yeah.
escaping the clutches
Yes.
of the scourge.
My mind control. My mind control.
I'm not sure there's really a question in there. but,
Well, it'd take me about 2 seconds to kill this motherfucker. I mean, first thing I'd do is bitch slap him and make him start crying. And then I'd grab him by the hair of the head and sling him around like a fucking wet noodle. And that'd be, I mean, the eye. Jimmy and I were good together. I can't say anything. I can't. And if you're married to Jimmy Hart and he's married to me, see, Jimmy never drank, smoked, took any drugs. He was the straightest guy I ever knew. He chased a few whores now. Wrestling fans live in trailer parks. Wrestling fans live week to week. The best time to book a wrestling show is when they get their welfare fucking check.
Aside from George Goulas, which promoter's kid do you believe was least deserving of a push? Greg Gagne, Bruce Hart, Jeff Jarrett, Mike Graham, Eric Watts, Chris, or Mike Von Erich?
Oh boy, yeah, why don't we just put the board up here?
HonkyTonk man, who has destroyed more young wrestlers' careers, drugs or Chief Jay Strongbow?
Jay Strongbow. There's nothing like a road rage with a nature boy. It's I mean, did he scream and yell so much that the blood gushed out of his forehead?
On Father's Day, 2009, he was arrested for child abuse for beating up his 2 sons on Father's Day. Some people have cake.
Now, I've never seen that one. That's ooh.
He got drunk.
No.
Yeah. Nicole Bass, Mae Young, and Awesome Kong. Dirty Dick.
Never seen this one, but gosh.
What would you say to Lawler if you walked in here right now? Anything?
He's a sorry sorry piece of shit. You swing first, I'll take your fucking punch. After that, I'm gonna kick the shit out of you. You ain't man enough to beat my ass, you fucking prick. He's a no good motherfucker. He walks up to me one night. Myself and Larry Latham, Spot Moondog, were working as Blonde Bombers in Memphis. We did a Tupelo angle. He's got his second wife, I guess. Yeah. She's about 25. You know, once you reach 25, he kicks them out. They're too old. Anyway, he brings her up. She gives me the check. He says, what do you think about that? It was $999. We had sold out every building. Memphis, 12,000 people. Louisville, 10,000. Evansville, Indiana, 6,000. Spot shows around, 2,000, 3,000. I'm thinking I'm going to get at least $1,500, $1,800 check. $9.99. He says, what about that? You got your first $1,000 week. I looked at this motherfucker and I said, 999? That's not 1,000. So he turned to his fucking cheap ass cunt, whore fucking wife at the time. Her name was Paula. And he says, see, Paula, I told you wouldn't be grateful. I told you wouldn't be grateful.
You think you were shortchanged on the houses?
Ah, fuck. He's a fucking thief.
From the movie Reservoir Dogs with Steve Buscemi, where he plays Mr. Pink, and Mr. Pink never tips, and apparently you don't either. So what's up with that?
Yeah, film reference and everything in there.
Yeah, I'll give you a tip, you little fucking skinny bag of bones. Get another fucking job. Look, if I throw all my money away to some dipshit that can't bring my food the way I want it, if I give him $5 or $10 every day and they fuck my food up, I ain't got no money to feed my own kids now. I don't got any money to give my little daughter the kind of shoes that she likes. I can't buy her Barbie dolls. And if I remember correctly, now why don't you ask Bundy the same thing? I don't recall that fat motherfucker ever leaving a tip anywhere.
Guess what? Fuck you. I don't give a fuck. Do what you want to do. I'm going to write it off my tax anyway. That's just money I didn't make. Fuck the fine. This is what I'm saying about fines. Even in the NFL, the NBA, and any of that shit, you got a guy making $20 million a year, and you fine him $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $50,000. Guess what? He don't pay tax on that shit. You know why? It's money he didn't make. It's a tax write-off. It's a fucking blessing sometimes to get a fine.
Peter from Melbourne's question, what is Hulk Hogan like away from the camera?
He never carries a wallet, and he's always coming for pills, and he never shares his dope, ever. He never invited me to his room and said, here, come on, brother, let's go get, I got some good shit, let's go get, blow a little bone and get a little weed going.